The sheriff got a flying machine. He carried it around everywhere, as if he were addicted to it.
I'll kill you all, I'm Sky Polly.
One day the military came to the police station, claiming it was their military jet, but the sheriff refused to return it, so he flew into the air, preparing to escape. Seeing this, the soldiers had no choice but to shoot the flying machine.
You were the wind beneath my ass.
The damaged flying machine crashed directly into a church. At that moment, Homer and Bart were in the car, complaining that attending church was just a waste of time. When they arrived at the church, they discovered the building was damaged. This made Homer and Bart happy. The pastor called the insurance company for compensation, but the insurance company refused for various reasons, and the pastor couldn't afford to rebuild the church. That's when Marge thought of the church donation boxes around town. She went to Apu's supermarket, but the donation box was empty. At that moment, Apu offered to help Marge and others rebuild the church. He then shared his plan with Marge, so Apu joined the church rebuilding team. He explained that they could use the loopholes in the casino's blackjack game to make money. As long as they worked together and kept track of the cards, they could win more money without breaking the law.
The worst they will do is beat you with a phone book or break some fingers. But what is a little pain if your church is to be saved? It is all good.
Apu began training them. He explained that when counting cards, they needed to ignore any distractions from the casino.
You, what is the count? I don't get your head in the game, Mel.
Secondly, they had to keep this a complete secret. No one could know until the job was done.
Not even Homer?
Homer is many things, but not a good accomplice. If he gets involved and this scheme fails, what happens to our church?
That evening, Marge left home, pretending to go to a fundraising meeting. The group then went to the casino. Following Apu's plan, they first spread out and played small bets at different tables. By continuing to gamble, they would remember whether more high cards or low cards came out. When a table had many high cards left, their chances of winning increased. Marge gave the signal for the Terminator to join the table. The bigger the bets the Terminator made, the more money they would win. But they also had to be careful because the casino would quickly notice people who won a lot. At that point, the others were responsible for signaling to leave quickly. Using this method, the group won a lot of money that night. The pastor's wife said that if they gambled for one more night, they could rebuild the church in grandeur. The next day, Apu reminded them not to get overconfident because the casino was already watching them. So Apu suggested they disguise themselves. Everyone then chose new outfits that they liked. That afternoon, when Bart and Lisa came home from school, they heard Marge talking about going to the casino. They asked her why. Marge figured it wouldn't matter if she told the kids, so she explained that she was gambling to help rebuild the church. She also reminded them to keep it a secret.
Because you're finally grown up enough to be trusted with adult information. Yeah, we are grown up.
That night, the group went to the casino again. This time, they were all dressed up, and the casino didn't recognize them. They used a new signal, and again, they won a lot of money.
Dump that money on the bin. I'm taking a Franklin bath. Yeah!
When Marge got home, she wanted to confess to Homer about what she had really been doing, but the bed was empty. Then the phone rang. On the other end, Homer said he had been kidnapped. The casino would only release him if Marge returned the money she had won. Marge was confused about how Homer had gotten to the casino. It turned out that Lisa and Bart had been worried because Marge had been gone for so long, so they explained the situation to Homer. Understanding everything, Homer rushed to the casino. He held a picture of Marge and asked around the casino. When the casino guards saw him, they took him away. Marge, hearing this, quickly found the pastor, but the pastor said the money had already been given to the construction crew, and the work had already begun, so there was no way to get the money back. In desperation, Marge knelt at the casino and sincerely prayed to God. She confessed what she had done. This caused more and more people to gather around her. Everyone put down their gambling. Because of the sudden drop in gambling activity, the casino decided to return Homer to Marge.